Sometimes a single glance holds the promise of 1,000 nights. In your presence, all reason fades, leaving only the thrill of the moment. A night with you is a taste of heaven, one that men would chase despite any consequence. When passion meets mystery, even the bravest men find themselves powerless. You are the kind of allure that makes men forget everything they thought they wanted. One night with you could mean losing everything, yet it would feel like gaining the world. In the presence of real attraction, logic becomes a whisper in the wind. You carry the kind of energy that makes men feel both safe and dangerously alive. Your beauty is a gamble, one where every man would gladly bet his all. Some people are worth any price, and with you, the stakes only make the prize sweeter. Your spirit burns like wildfire, and he's more than willing to be consumed. You are the spark that ignites fantasies, the kind no man can ignore. It's not about lust, it's about the magnetic pull that can't be explained. With you, he sees a moment that's worth losing everything to remember. The way you move, the way you speak, every moment with you is unforgettable. For a chance with you, men would gladly risk the things they swore they'd never lose. You are the kind of temptation that awakens his deepest desires. One night with you is worth a lifetime of wondering what it could have been. There's a magnetic pull, a lure that makes him question his every boundary. Your aura is so intoxicating, it leaves him no choice but to take the risk. Your presence is a thrill, the kind that few men are strong enough to resist. It's the mystery in your eyes, the promise in your smile that draws him in. To have you, even for a moment, is to touch something beyond this world. For you, he would leave it all behind, knowing that not taking the chance is the real loss. There are whispers in the night, and each one of them leads him back to you. A night with you is a dream worth the daring leap, despite the cost. You are the sweet surrender he's never been able to find elsewhere. You carry a kind of power that makes even the strongest man weak. One night in your arms, and he'd walk away forever changed. He'd risk it all because you promise something no one else can give. Your energy draws him closer, even as his logic tries to hold him back. There's a fire in your soul that men would risk their worlds just to feel. To be with you is to be touched by magic, even if only for a fleeting moment. Your presence is a pull, a dare that he can't refuse. Men would risk everything for the chance to see you without the walls between you. You possess the kind of allure that feels like destiny wrapped in mystery. With one look, you become his world, and nothing else matters. You are the wild heart every man secretly craves. With you, every moment feels like an eternity worth every risk. There is a dangerous beauty in you, a beauty that every man is willing to chase. Your essence lingers, haunting his thoughts, daring him to pursue. He sees you as both a dream and a reality he must chase. For you, men would risk even their peace of mind, if only to feel the thrill of your presence. Your spirit is the kind of treasure that doesn't come without a price. One night with you is the kind of memory that would last a lifetime. In your gaze, he sees both the danger and the reward, and he craves them equally. The allure of your soul speaks louder than any voice of reason. In a world full of shadows, you are the light that beckons him to dare. You are the epitome of temptation, and he would face any consequence for one night in your world. With every smile, you weave a spell that no man can resist. He would risk it all for the unknown, the promise of something deeper with you. There's a beauty in you that challenges his every boundary. You are the journey he's always wanted to take, the risk he's always longed to embrace. In you, he sees the forbidden, the beauty, and he can't turn away. To him, you are more than worth any price, any sacrifice. Your allure calls to him like a siren's song, luring him to uncharted territories. There's something in your presence that makes the stakes worth it all. He knows that every second with you would be worth any consequence. In the glow of your allure, he sees a world he'd gladly lose everything to enter. For you, every risk feels like destiny guiding him to take the leap. One night with you would make him forget the world, as if nothing else matters but you. Every second spent in your presence is a risk worth taking, one he'd never regret. You have the kind of beauty that leaves him speechless, yet craving more. You are the fire that ignites his soul, and he would gladly burn for you. In your eyes, he finds both the danger and the ecstasy of desire. Every glance you throw his way makes him question everything he's ever known. You are the ultimate adventure, one that he would risk everything just to explore. In a moment of weakness, he finds his strength in the power of your allure. To be with you for even a moment would feel like a lifetime of passion. Your presence is a magnetic force he cannot resist, no matter the cost. He sees a world of possibilities in you, a world he's willing to gamble it all for. You embody everything he desires, everything he's always secretly craved. In the quiet of the night, your allure is the loudest voice calling him to you. For you, he would cross oceans, scale mountains, whatever it takes for one night. The power you have over him isn't just physical, it's an undeniable pull of the heart. With you, every moment becomes a risk worth taking, a journey worth starting. You are the sweet danger he can't ignore, the thrill he longs to experience. Every time your lips part, he hears the call of something deeper, something he must explore. You hold the power to turn his world upside down, and he's willing to let you. In your presence, the world fades away, leaving only the two of you in the moment. For the chance to be near you, he would trade every promise he's ever made to himself. One night with you is more than just a moment. It's a chance at something unforgettable. You are the kind of temptation that no man can resist, no matter how hard he tries. He would walk through fire just to feel the heat of your touch for a single night. In your gaze, he finds both freedom and captivity, and he longs to surrender to both. You are the kind of mystery he can't solve, and yet he's willing to spend his life trying. Your presence haunts his every thought, and he's willing to lose himself to feel it. In your smile, he finds both his greatest fear and his deepest desire. Every whisper of your voice sends a shiver through his spine, a reminder of everything he wants. For a taste of your love, he would face the consequences without a second thought. You make him feel alive in ways no one else can, and he'd risk everything just for that feeling. In the fire of your touch, he finds the warmth he's been searching for. One night with you is enough to make him forget everything else and live in the moment. You are the kind of danger that thrills him, the kind of beauty that captivates him. The idea of being lost in your embrace is a risk he's more than willing to take. With you, the stakes are always high, and that's exactly why he craves it. Your allure is the kind that makes him question everything about his reality. He sees you as the ultimate prize, one worth any sacrifice, no matter how great. Every moment spent with you feels like a dangerous game, and he's ready to play. You are the addiction he can't quit, the craving he'll never outgrow. In your presence, even the calmest man is stirred into an unstoppable desire. You have the power to make his heart race and his mind go blank, all with a single glance. The thought of one night with you is enough to make him throw all caution to the wind. In your embrace, he finds both the wildness and the peace he's always sought. Your presence is a riddle he longs to solve, a mystery he can't walk away from.